Hello again everyone, thank you for joining me. Well, us. I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in Euro Truck Simulator, and on board we've got some liver paste, lovely, that's going to Ireland. So yeah, we had to stop here because I think I just ran out of time. Oh no, we did sleep. But seeing as we're right next to the pump, we might as well quickly go and get fuel. Great start, Johnny. Try and drive with the handbrake on. Yeah, so let's quickly fuel up. So this is going to cost quite a lot, but that's alright. And it's all obviously coming out of our pocket now as well. Yeah, so I've been playing another map called Grand Utopia. And my goodness, I've got to try not to swear here. It's flipping amazing. It really is. So if you're playing the game yourself, it's free, by the way. If you're playing the game yourself, I highly, highly recommend it. Also, I've got this now, so let's pop 13 speed on, and then hopefully that will mean that I've got, yeah, low and flipping up. Nice. Okay, so we've got 4 in the first load, and then 8 in the second load. Absolutely perfect. Right. Yeah, so if you're interested in a map that, yeah, kind of, it's not one of these super challenging maps or anything like that, but it is a lot more difficult because obviously Euro Truck Simulator is aimed at everyone, so it kind of makes deliveries a little bit easier. But yeah, that Grand Utopia, some of the deliveries I've done on it off camera, just what I've been experimenting, have been absolutely excellent. Like, yeah, proper real world stuff, and lots of open roads as well, which you don't really get on ETS. Yeah, you can just see for miles in the distance, and it's oh yeah, straight. So it's a 1-to-1 map. But yeah, I will be showing that on an upload in the future, and I'm going to do some vehicle mod reviews as well, but don't worry, like I said before, my channel's not just going to become ETS. Right, let's have some music on. Right, don't let me down, Epidemic. Yes, I hope you're all well, hope you're all having a good one. Yeah, and on the other map, obviously I started with no money, so I've been driving other trucks, and yeah, I tried automatic, that was pretty good. And also I put the force feedback right up, but I think it might be a little bit too loud for recording on YouTube. You'll be able to hear my steering wheel too much. Right, so we're still 8 hours away, but some of that will actually be the ferry, so that's alright. I've never done the ferry kind of to Ireland. I've only done it to yeah, Northern Ireland from Holyhead. And yeah, driving a lorry through Holyhead, being that high up, yeah, the view is absolutely amazing. Keep right, okay. And something that I really want in this game is the ability to press a button and be zoomed in to that mirror. Because, yeah, I have to press so many buttons, and when you're trying to steer as well, obviously the steering wheel buttons are moving, so you've got to keep your finger held on it while you're... Yeah, it's awkward. It sounds like I'm moaning about nothing, but I don't want to use that. I don't like it. I like it to be nice and clean. Anyway, I'll shut up moaning now. Yeah, so we can say that we've gone overseas when we get to Ireland. Into Wales again. I think. I don't know. Don't know where we are. Yeah, and I am sorry. So recently I haven't been able to keep up with the comments as much because, yeah, it is Wales. Because I was trying to catch up on another game that I'm playing, so Brewpub Sim. And, yeah, basically there was some problems with the game and I had to restart. And it would have been my third restart, or maybe even fourth, actually. So I didn't want to put my subscribers through watching the same stuff, so I've been trying to catch up with that every spare minute I had, and yeah, that's meant that I haven't been able to keep up with the comments as much, but I have allotted myself 25 minutes today just for responding to comments. But yeah, I do really appreciate all the comments. This isn't me begging for them, but yeah, if you get a comment ignored, I know how degrading that feels. So I try to help. I know I'm only a tiny YouTuber myself, but I try to help other YouTubers who are just starting out. So some of you might know about Tuber Tuesday, so that was actually Ballkild's idea. So yeah, one day, just randomly, obviously a Tuesday, he gave me a super thanks and said that he was yeah, just showing appreciation for small YouTubers. And I think I only had about 1,000 subscribers, and like when your views are dropping and stuff and you see these big YouTubers get like 90,000 views and you're happy with 60 it's a little bit degrading. But anyway, so I really like that idea. So the next week I asked him for yeah, who should get it the next week, and he said Christopher Gaming, and both of these are on my list of public subscriptions as well, and Digby as well. So Digby was monetized back then, but Christopher wasn't. So yeah, when I realised that Christopher had been monetized, I passed on Tuber Tuesday to him. But yeah, every week when I remember, I try to award it to someone, and recently it was Quad Thumb Gaming. So he definitely won't be watching this because it's not his kind of thing. But yeah, he's got an excellent channel. He's playing Mombazoo and a few other games that I've been playing as well. But he's doing permadeath on Mombazoo, so that makes it like My Summer Car, that kind of difficulty level. But yeah, so he got it, and it just gives a little bit of attention to his channel, and it won't be long before he's monetized. He's got a much better channel than me. But yeah, going back to that was a massive tangent. Going back to the original point, I try and help small YouTubers, and yeah, so sometimes when I'm free, I haven't done it recently, but sometimes when I'm free, I'll trawl through smaller channels, and anyone who's got talent, like anyone who I think, God, they're really good, but they've got like 50 subs or something, I'll send them a message. I'll invite them to my Discord sometimes for free self-promotion and all that kind of thing, and I'll give them like little tips, like if they're not putting any tags in or something like that on their YouTube video, I'll just say it might be worth doing this. And yeah, like I said, I know I'm only a tiny channel, but I've got a couple of thousand subscribers, so I'm obviously doing a few things right. But yeah, sometimes they're just completely ignored. And I wish that someone had reached out to me and yeah, given me a little bit of advice, even if I didn't really agree with it. Yeah, just knowing that someone's like trying to help and someone wants you to do better is a nice feeling. Oh well, a lot of them do like change though, and it's nice to see channels boom. Right. straight across here. It is a little bit weird coming back into this kind of world because, yeah, obviously where I've been playing it off camera, haven't been talking, and yeah, haven't been stopping at all the red lights, let's put it that way. And one of the mods that I was using, it was quite a quick truck. So, yeah, I was bombing along, road raging, as you do. That looked like a good truck stop in there, didn't it? Yeah, they're not all bad, some of them are really good. And this is probably actually pro mods, where we are now. And like I've said before, pro mods was my favourite mod. But Utopia, it's very, very, very close, if not my new favourite. And yeah, like I said, it's free, so it's not like I'm saying that because, yeah, it's sponsored or anything like that. Yeah, this is pro mods, the road that we're on now. You do need all of the DLC, unfortunately, though, to use Utopia. So, yeah, I suppose that adds up a bit. But you can get the DLC a little bit cheaper from places like Aniba, Kinguin, and both of them websites are listed on my Discord. There's links, and what was I going to say? Yeah, there's links in my frequently asked questions. Yeah, I think all my DLC came from these kind of discount websites. Right, what are you doing, Renault? You're just going to sit there? You stay there. Yeah, and the truck that I've been driving on Utopia, so I bought one, and it's amazing. So it's another oldie, but it's another goodie. So that might be our next truck. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to be buying a trailer just yet. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I get there. Damn it, I should have tried to overtake him. No worries, Sky. Road closed. Oh, okay, down there. No worries. Right, so we're going to be on a ferry in a minute. And I'm just trying to think. I've got a feeling there's a secret part of the map coming up soon. But it's very, very tight, so if I go up there, I'll probably crash. Not because I'm a terrible driver, but because the traffic up there doesn't quite appreciate lorries going up there. It's not that one. Just got overtaken, so that's pretty cool, isn't it?
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
My goodness. This has gone a bit
Exit now.
happy. Got what gear I was going in then?
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Yeah, and a few people have been asking for tips about actually becoming a lorry driver and like getting the first job. So have a really good CV already, so make all that up. And and then send it out to all the companies. So Google, right, this is it. So if I went straight across there, that's actually a hidden part of the map. Should we do it? Yeah, I can't just say that and then not do it, because obviously not all of you have this game. So send your CV out to all the companies, even if you think you'll never hear back from them, because the first job I got, it was all fluke. Yeah, here we go, look. The first job I got, which was my dream job as well, I didn't think I was going to get that job for years. But I reached out to them, and just that week, a lorry driver that they had properly let them down, like properly crapped on them. So, yeah, then they had my CV, a brand new driver. Right, we have to go straight over here. So it's a long time since I've been down here, so I can't remember it that well. But, yeah, they'd been crapped on by this lorry driver, left them in the lurch, and then all of a sudden, they've got this brand new lorry driver that they can train up to make exactly how they want them, who's instantly available. And so they sorry, I just punched the microphone. They took a chance on me, and win-win. And I know that it is a lot of luck, but it's always worth trying. There's also agency work. This is what I mean about it being super tight. There's also agency work, so it tends to pay more per hour, but it's not always guaranteed, and a lot of the time you'll be doing jobs that aren't fantastic. Right, we're okay. Okay, so watching that like a hawk, making sure my mirror doesn't hit that building. And that bugger there, they should have just waited, because this is going to be tight now. Right, that was the curb. So I'm just going to prove it. That was just the curb that we went up on. Okay, so they've gone now. So they've passed it. Off the curb again and again. What was I saying? But it can lead to full-time employment if you work for an agency. So one of my friends started working for an agency, and he was driving for Marks and Spencer's, which does like food and clothes and all that kind of thing in the UK. And they liked him so much that they bought him off the recruitment agency. Right, I'm pretty sure it doesn't go any further. So, yeah. Sorry that it was a bit of a detour, but I couldn't just mention it and then not do it, could I? That wouldn't really be fair. Right, we're in 5th, Johnny. Well done. You flipping moron. Oh, and I'll quickly show you crawler gear as well. So, obviously, I wouldn't do this on the road. Right, so crawler gear. So, low gear, basically. So, we've got digital speedo at the bottom of the screen in the middle. So, as you can see, 7 miles an hour top speed. You wouldn't do 7 in it, but it just gives you a little bit more in the way of manoeuvring. So if you're on a really steep hill and you've got a massive load on, sometimes you might have to put away in crawler. Right. Okay, so let's get back on track. Right. Yeah, and another tip, if you're down a country lane or whatever, and people are being arses, like car drivers or whatever, let them crash into you. Don't crash yourself. So just come to a stop. It works the same with cars as well. So if you're down a country lane and yeah, someone just won't move over or won't slow down, just stop. And then if anyone hits anyone, let it be, yeah, them hit you. Because then you can say on your insurance, oh, almost hit that wall. That was a cat's eye we just ran over. Can I get this one? Nope. Yeah, because then you can say on your insurance that you were stationary and then they hit you. Perfect. Right, so back out to the main road. So I did actually have to do a delivery down there. That's how I found it. I delivered a ship to that little dock that we went past. What are you doing?
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Yeah, so none of these lorries are going to be coming down here. Were you letting me go, madam? Are you letting me go, mate? I might have to barge our way out a little bit. Because, yeah. Thank you. Because where traffic isn't expected to be coming from this point, I may have been there all day. So let's not mess around.
Exit now.
Oh, I wish I could come up with a solution for the indicator. That's Volvo. Yeah, and have super glue as well. Have a decent first aid kit.
Take the first
It doesn't have to be massive. It doesn't have to be one of these paramedic ones.
exit now.
But yeah, have a first aid kit and have a pack of, I don't know, 5 of them little one-use super glues, because I've had to super glue my hand back together before when I was doing deliveries. Yeah, I split my hand open and I just glued it back together and it was fine, absolutely perfect. But without that I would have been in a lot of trouble. Right, so we're going over there.
Exit now.
Over here. Oh yeah, I remember this bit.
Roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Vaguely.
Turn left.
Curb. Couldn't get away with that, could I? Right. Now, this ferry always messes me up a little bit. I can never remember the proper way to get into it. Right, okay, yeah, I do remember. So we have to... It's a bit wonky, but we have to go over here first. And then round kind of through customs or whatever. Nope. Well done, Audi. What time are we at? 24 minutes. Okay.
Reroute.
Okay, so this would be a weighbridge, obviously. And I didn't stop on it properly. But I don't care. Right. Let's get on the ferry. My goodness. Yeah, and the next vehicle that we're going to be using hasn't got that weird glitch either. Okay, and then up onto the ferry, or down onto the ferry. And we need to go on that yellow marker.
Recomputing.
Okay, right, engine off, handbrake. Let's go. Yeah, so 240 quid almost.
Finding a new route.
I'm so sorry about that. So, vocals off, and yeah, it still wants to swear. My viewers, sorry about that. I hope I'm really selling Epidemic sound. Right, here we go. So, we're in Ireland.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
How are we doing for fuel? Got loads. Yeah, so we are going to need some sleep at some point, but we're only a little bit away from our drop, so we might as well keep going and get that dropped off and then go and find somewhere to sleep. Yeah, so 33 grand. It's such a shame that I can't buy that other truck now because I've got nowhere to store it. So basically you have to have garage space for it, and to upgrade our garage is I think 170,000. Revving the crap out of this engine, aren't I? How long have we actually got? Yeah, not enough time to sleep before we drop.
Keep left.
Go, go, go. Kangoo. Is it a Michelin Kangoo? Oh. Bit tight there, Johnny. Okay, Wexford.
Continue straight on, and then turn left.
Okay, so we're going up here.
Turn left. Get ready to turn left.
No worries, Sky.
Turn left.
Okay, I can see it there. Right,
Have arrived
beacons
at
on.
destination.
In real life, I'd actually go and turn around up there. But I might as well just do this. And into reverse. We can do reverse high. Nice. Right. Under the brake. Lights off and drop it. Okay, so we got 14 grand for that. Yeah, so let's just make sure that I'm not being a moron. So garage manager. Yeah, 157. I could get a loan, but I did say I wasn't going to get a loan, didn't I? Right, so let's have a look. We're in Wexford. So freight market. And what have we got? Dover, London, Larne, Liverpool we haven't been to. Beverages? Rum's a beverage. Yeah, I think we'll do Liverpool. I used to like going to Liverpool. It was one of my favourite runs because the staff up there were excellent. And yeah, they had a coffee machine in so one of the places I delivered to, they had this coffee machine in their kind of waiting area. Cheers, mate. And they didn't like their boss, so yeah, the boss did seem like a bit of a are you letting me go? Nope. Yeah, tight ass. But yeah, they had this coffee machine for like when they had clients and stuff. And yeah, I had to sit there and wait for about 2 hours once to be unloaded because they didn't have anywhere to put the thing that I was delivering, and it was going straight off on another lorry, which was late. Anyway, so I sat in the waiting room, and they told me to help myself to the coffee, and turn left. Yeah, so I had a few, and it was bloody delicious. Like, it was out of a vending machine, but it was one of them pod things. And yeah, they kept coming in and making sure I was alright. And then I went and asked where I could go and have a cigarette. And yeah, I was smoking with a few of them. And I said, that coffee in there's amazing. And he said, yeah, we can only have it when the boss isn't here because we're not allowed it. And yeah, he said, have you got a flask or a big cup or something? And I said, yeah, I've got both. And he said, fill it up, mate. Yeah, so I filled this massive flask up with this really posh coffee. Amazing. Made my day. Right. Let's get this rum. Okay. Oh, bugger, we needed to sleep. I've messed up. Jolly's messed up good and proper. Let's go that way. For them skills. It's only a short trailer, so this isn't skillful at all. With short trailers on here, when you're used to normal size trailers, it's actually a little bit more difficult because they go away very quickly. Like, they get away from you. Right. It's a shame that you can't sleep on the ferry because that's obviously what I'd do in real life. Right, are we good? We're good. So we have got something straight ahead. It might be a hotel. Let's go up and have a little look. Don't cross, mate.
When possible, make a U-turn.
Right, where am I going? Up here? Yeah, that looks like it, doesn't it? Okay. I'm going the wrong way. Don't mind me, everyone. Okay. Straight up. And so that the angle's better for getting out, we're going to go in this one. And you might be able to tell how quickly it runs away when the back axles are closer to the tractor unit. So you have to do a lot more steering rapidly, whereas with a normal size trailer it's nice and smooth and easy. Right, so we'll go back a little bit more. Use the shadow there, look. Right. That'll do. Lights off, engine off. That. I can't tell with the handbrakes on. Right. Oh, I left the beacons on. Turn them off. Okay, so that does bring us to the end of this one. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So, cheers, everyone, and bye for now.
Platform 17 for the 1832 South Central service to Brighton, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Baldcombe, Haywards Heath, Wimblesfield, Burgess Hill,